card classes, Asher here. And today we're going to do a trick that you might have heard it before. It's called the 2-card Monte. And it looks like this. So on top, we have the Ace of Hearts. And I'll put that exactly where you can see it. Right there. And then next, I set this up. It's the Ace of Diamonds, right? And then I'll place that right there. Okay, so we have the Ace of Diamonds and the Ace of Hearts. Now, I'll put the Ace of Hearts on the bottom. The Ace of Hearts on the top and the Ace of Diamonds on the bottom. So now the Ace of Hearts is on the top, right? So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take the Ace of Hearts, put it back on top, place it back on the bottom. So what's on top and what's on the bottom? You would say Ace of Hearts is on the bottom and Ace of Diamonds is on the top. Well, if I snap my fingers, you will notice that's actually 2 black queens. This is actually how I do it. It's right here because, yeah, you might have guessed that now the 2 red aces are on the top of the deck. Alright, so you have a setup more than just the 2 red aces on top. In fact, you need 2 black queens on the top, in like sandwich in the middle of those 2 red aces. Okay, so now under those 4 cards, you just want a pinky break. Okay. Now you flip over the top card. It's actually the top card, and it's the Ace of Hearts. Then so I'm going to take the Ace of Hearts and I'm going to place it down. Now you could have them pinch on it when they do the 2-card Monte. When you do the 2-card Monte, but that's what I usually do. But since that's not what we can do right now because it's only me here, then we need to just put it right there. And now you're going to do a triple lift, but it's going to be very easy because before the trick you had to break under 4 cards and now it's 3. And then you do a triple lift and you say, here's the Ace of Diamonds. Now make sure not to do what I just did, like show more than 1 card. And then you say, alright, I'm going to place the Ace of Diamonds right on top of the Ace of Hearts. And then you say, if I swapped them out, what's on top and what's on the bottom? They would say Ace of Hearts, Ace of Diamonds. And you would say, yeah, Ace of Hearts is here. So the Ace of Diamonds must be there, right? Now, while I'm saying like the Ace of Diamonds must be, the Ace of Diamonds must be, so the Ace of Hearts is here, but I'm doing this. So I have the Queen of Spades right over here, right? And it's already pushed off, okay? And then I place the Ace of Hearts right on top of the Queen. And then I do a simple top change, which is bringing the Ace back and taking out the Queen, okay? Right? And then when you do it quick, it looks like, and then that must be the Ace of Diamonds, and we did the change. And then you say, alright, now we'll swap them out one more time. So what's on top, what's on the bottom? Ace of Hearts is on the bottom, Ace of Diamonds is on the top. And then you snap your fingers, and then they will see that both of them changed into 2 black queens. That's the trick.